Hello friends, our next problem is add two numbers. So let's open a new tab. So by default Java is selected. Now let's discuss about the problem statement. So you are given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative integers. The digits are stored in reverse order and each of their nodes contains a single digit. Add the two numbers and return the sum of a linked list. You may assume the two numbers do not contain any leading zero except the number 0 itself. So here is the example 2, 4, 3 and 5, 6, 4, and the sum is 2 plus 5 is 7, 4 plus 6 is 10, but they have used 0 and 1 is the carry. Now 3 plus 4 7 and the carry was 1, so that is 8. So like this we have to solve this, or we have to create an algorithm for this particular problem. So here these are some constraint. Let's understand with this diagram also. Suppose I have this 1 5 and 3. This is my one linked list, and second is 4 2 and again 3. So in such case if we add 4 plus 1, then it becomes 5. Again if we add 5 plus 2, it becomes 7, and if we add 3 plus 3, that is 6. So this is our expected linked list. This is what we are expecting: 5 7 and 6. Let's try to create. If you see here, we have list node 1 and list node L2 and L1 respectively. So here this is the class node which has one value and the next node address. So linked list always work on the data as well as address of next node. This is the basic concept of linked list. And now I want to iterate both of these L1 and L2 linked list. Let's suppose this is my L1 and this is my L2. Now if I iterate and I will use L1 of first element and L2 of first element, then I will sum both of these, and whatever the output I will store in this temp node or temp list node. So for this purpose there might be a chance we should have carry also. If the number here is 8, then it will becomes 12, and then we need to carry 1. So one more variable we need to take care. Similarly like this, 4 plus 6 is 10. We have 0 but 1 is carry, which is added in the next node. So this particular algorithm we need to implement. So what I will do, I will iterate over these linked list and we will add the elements and also the carry. So here let's remove this unnecessary code. Okay, so here I will create one temporary list node, temp node, and I will initialize with this 0. And now I will create one more carry. I initialize with 0, and later I want one more temporary head on which we will perform operations. This is my head is equal to temp node. Now here I will write loop while first I will write basic loop. If L1 does not equals to null, L1 does not equals to null. Similarly for L2, or L2 does not equals to null. So in such case it will iterate. So now I need to get value from this particular node. So how I will get the value? L1 dot L1 dot val. So but we need to write some condition. If this L1 is null, then what happens? Here I will write one condition: L1 does not equals to null, then the value is L1 dot val, otherwise the value is by default 0. Similarly for L2 I need to get this value and I will store this particular value in some variable int a. Whatever the value we are getting from L1, we are storing into the variable a, and similarly I will create one more variable int b, and L2 does not equals to null, then definitely it has some value. So L2 dot val, otherwise it will return 0. That's it. So and we have carry also. So what would be the sum? Here I will create one more variable int sum is equal to a plus b plus carry. So initially carry is 0. So first iteration it won't affect. Let if it has some carry, then it will take care of it. So I need to also get some carry and some value so that I can add into this head node here. Okay, so what would be the carry now? Carry is equal to sum divided by 10. And what would be the actual value which we want to add into this particular head node? So head dot next is equal to new of list node, and we need to pass the value. So whatever the sum we have, and we can modules by 10, then it will give us the exact value what we are storing here. Similarly for 4 plus 6. Okay, now earlier we have this list node and we added the next element. Similarly for L1 and L2, now we need to move this head further. So what head becomes? Head is equal to head plus next, and also we need to move this L1 and L2 as well. So let's check whether they have next element or not. So we can write one if condition here. If L1 does not equals to null, then it should move L1 to L1 is equal to L1 dot next. And similarly for L2 we need to do this thing. L2 dot next. It should work, I think, but one more condition we need to take care. In the case of example 3, so this has only 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, but here in the output we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. So here we have maximum 7 nodes, but here we have only 8 nodes. So one is extra because of this carry value. So they have added this carry value at the end. So for that purpose, what we can do, we can add one more condition. If carry does not equals to 0, then we can iterate one more time. So this is my solution. Let's try to run this example. Okay, return statement is missing. So okay, at the end of this, okay, here we need to return the value. Where is the method declaration? So this is my method. Yeah, here we need to write return statement. Return. Here we need to return our temp node dot next. Run this. Time limit exceeded. What is that? Here I made one mistake. Here this is not L1, this would be L2. So try to run this example once again. Now our two test cases were accepted. Now let's try to submit this particular solution. So this solution is accepted here, and if you see here, this is my solution what I have written. If you have any questions or query, please comment me. Thank you so much for watching.